All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we're doing a mic test right now. Are you guys able to hear me? Do I sound good? Do I sound clear? Can I get a... Yeah?
Why don't I hear you on my headset?
Test, everybody.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Test,
Scott.
Oh. Beautiful. I hear me. Well, I was able to hear me. All right, gentlemen, both of you guys chime in as well.
Hey, how you doing? This is Scott. Hope y'all having a wonderful new year starting off.
Hope y'all having a blessed new year.
The voice sound good too. Beautiful. All right, then.
Awesome.
I do believe we're ready to start.
Yes, sir.
Everybody ready?
Ready for the new year.
All right, well, let's just instantly go with a 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everybody. Let's just get right into it and start the story time. I mean, come on, that's got to be the most fun. Story time with the Mad Hatter. Welcome to our podcast, everybody. Right now, we're looking to be here every single Tuesday and Thursday at roughly 8:30 p.m. Pacific, 11:30 Eastern. Let's say we'll be on time, but let's say we'll not. Give us a couple minute grace. But roughly 8:30 p.m. every Tuesday and Thursday, right here. And check this out, you guys. We also have our own YouTube, so we will be using this one as well, simultaneously casting next week on our very own YouTube that we created. So don't be scared. Oh, look at that over there. Don't be scared to stop on by to the DTLV Good Buddies YouTube. We also created an Instagram. So, if you want to keep up on it, I will keep putting stuff on the Mad Hatter app and platform for a while. But the goal will be to switch everything over to DTLV Good Buddies. And with that being said, why don't we let them introduce themselves? We got Good Buddy and the other Good Buddy over there. How you doing?
We're doing amazing tonight. And we got a lot of cool things to talk about. It's a new year, fresh start for everybody if you want to make it that or just continue on what you're doing, And we've got a lot of cool topics. We're real excited to talk about them tonight.
You already know, ladies and gents, some awesome things going on. You want to start off your year off right, You got some special things you want to change about yourself. Now is the time to be that new you that you want to be. And that's right, we're going to be talking about diets.
Oh boy, diets. That sounds scary. Well, let's just get right into the quick story time all about it. So, you ever get those posts, I know you guys do, from the old Facebook book, where they're like, oh my god, look what you did 10 years ago. And then it gave me another one, holy cow, look what you did 5 years ago. Well, in my case, it's been me either bragging or complaining about going from, whoa, so much weight up here, to holy bizzoli, so much weight up here. And all the way back down again. And I think this is the first time in New Year's where I'm actually mid-diet, where normally I'm way, you know how you get after that Christmas time where you just a big old chunky cuddly bear and you're just like, god damn, where you look down, when you're looking way down there and you're just like, oh, yeah. So this year, I finally started a diet, and I feel like it's working, I don't know, pretty good. All right, well, I say pretty good as somebody over here, Mr. Funny Man, Yeah, this guy orders, what were these stupid things you got yesterday? What were these chocolate things yesterday?
Chocolate crunch cakes.
Do you like it?
Chocolate crunch cakes.
Jesus criminy. So I've been doing pretty amazing at this whole no sugar, no carb diet. And then what did we do yesterday? We ordered pizza. And Jesus criminy. Up until recently, I had no idea what carbs were. Goddamn. I think all we did was eat a bunch of carbs. And then this guy's like, hold on. Whoa. I don't care about your diet. No. Check this out. Oh my gosh. The most scrum diddly umptious chocolate cakes in the world. So today's topic, we'll start out right away with the boys on how do you guys keep your diet going, especially when you got somebody bringing in all the bad food. Well, Jesus Christ, let's be honest. All the bad food all the time. What do you do when good buddies bring over bad food and they know that you're dieting?
You just have to laugh it off, and then you give it to somebody else.
What?
Well, I've done that a few times where, someone, like my neighbor brought me well, first off, it's just me in the house. So when I get 50 homemade cookies, first off, it's already overwhelming. So what I do, bring them to work and give it to everybody. Or, that's what I do. So you gotta disconnect from the back.
Wait. Hold on. So you're trying to tell me that you just pass these things off to all your coworkers? Yeah. Why would you even take them in the first place then?
Well, sometimes it's better to accept a gift than have to like just return it. Or I mean, like some people feel bad if they give you something and you don't accept it. So it's kind of like a little bit of that. And then the second thing is I know they'll enjoy it at work, so why not?
Puts a smile on your face, you know.
So okay, so in this case, are you saying that I should have taken the chocolate chip cookie thing and then tried to give it to you when you showed up?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, because it'd be only one.
Well, since I was there, but let's just say like I came and they're like, oh yeah, we got some leftover pizza or cake. I just have to say no thanks. But here's the thing about the diet is the trick is to start a year ago. Because I started a year ago and now it's like been a year, you know, of being like super on point with everything.
Yo, are we experiencing an earthquake in Las Vegas? The camera is shaking as fuck.
Listen, excuse me, okay? I'm on the cheapest table in the whole wide world, all right? I don't know what's doing it, but my house is clearly shaking. I don't know. Maybe there's a ghost in here. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's a ghost in here. The table's moving. I can't help it. Can't help it. Is the earthquake bothering you? Are we better?
No, we good. We good.
It's fine for me.
Good.
As of now, it is definitely good.
Jesus, holy bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not just gonna throw them away. And sometimes when my neighbor brings them, I'm not even home. She just leaves them on my doorstep, and then like, okay, now I'm stuck with this food, you know. So what I do, I share it with other people. If they want to eat it, they want to partake in it. That's fine.
So you're just letting others fail. Is this how you stay ahead, young man?
I put everybody. Yeah, I have. It's part of the scheme. If everybody, I help them gain weight, then I'll look better compared to them.
The trickery.
No, not really. Actually, I do feel bad giving it to them, but I also feel bad throwing away food though. So it's like I'm in the middle of the thing, you know, because I grew up with 5 brothers and sisters. So it's like whatever food is there, that's it. If you don't get your share, that's on you. You know. So yeah, it was a little bit of savagery when it comes to the food.
Man, I love cookies, man. I'm trying to gain weight, man. It's like you go to White Castle, you know, and it just goes through you, you know. I know probably when I turn 30, it's probably gonna be a little chubster, but I'm trying really hard. I'm trying to gain some type of weight from some protein that they may have in them burgers.
That's your diet?
Yeah. Is eating nasty food because I listen. Look how skinny I am. You can see it through the green screen. Okay, and it's like I put a cookie in a Big Mac, sir. Okay, I'm trying. I need a calorie. Someone cut me a calorie.
Well, I brought a whole thing of Chex Mix. It probably weighs about 10. If you eat all that, you will gain 5 pounds, guaranteed.
That would be.
But here's the trick when it comes to gaining weight: you got to eat it all in a short time period.
Exactly, and that's something I struggle with.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to force feed yourself. Like, there's bodybuilders out there.
Oh.
Yeah. Some guys will do 8, 9, 10, 12 meals a day.
Well, well, this wasn't exactly planned, but since we're talking about it, I mean, could we force feed him? We got all these snackies here, and you have to eat it all in one time. Could he eat this entire bag?
Could he eat this entire thing of Chex Mix with like?
I love how it's great.
Cheerios and like.
I love how this is great.
Like, I don't even know if you can really see that.
Great.
Whoa.
There it is. It'll actually it'll make you translucent. So you'll be like one of those things in the mirror. It looks bigger than he actually is.
Hey, that's why I set my Tinder profile.
Speaking of profiles.
Wait, you have a Tinder profile?
I deleted it.
Oh, let's save that for later. Before we even get into Tinder chatter, that's a good one. Let's save the Tinder chatter though. Let's focus on. So, what is your New Year's resolution, Vladdy?
My New Year's resolution is to have an amazing warehouse and a giant laboratory and work because Scott. He has a meal plan that I've been looking at and I've been validating. I'm like, wow, avocado, healthy AF, okay? I'm telling you. I've been following that and it's been doing really good because I don't eat a lot and I try to eat So, you already know. Trying to gain weight and trying to make that money.
That's
Well, you have to stop trying. You just got to start doing it.
Yes.
That's the first thing. You have to, I mean, you got to be disciplined. That's what it comes down to. That's like the number one thing is you got to be disciplined. And you have to be flexible enough to where you can adjust your plan slowly but surely. That's how I usually like to do it. Like if I'm going to start a quote unquote or change something in the diet plan, it actually sometimes could take a few weeks to actually do it. One, because you want to be in stock / you want to have the supply of whatever it is you're cooking or whatever it is you're preparing for yourself. You want to have all that like easily accessible at your house and you want to have it ready, because if you go one day without having the groceries, then it's like you might succumb to eating whatever's in your house. And that's another thing. If you have bad stuff in your house, you got to get rid of it.
That's true.
And if you don't like to waste food like me, okay, I'll just go on a rampage and eat all the nasty stuff or quote unquote bad stuff. And then, okay, now it's gone. And then don't replace it. You know, that's like a good start, I'd say.
Kombucha too.
okay. I mean, for me, I feel like that's the biggest thing. Is it was just clearing out all of the food, and that's wild you say that because I did the same damn thing. And it's just like one of those like, all right, well then I'm gonna eat all this. I kid you not, over 1 to 2 day time. Woo! Look out, food man! I ate all of it, everything in the fridge until there was just no more crappy food left. And now I guess you could say, what? I have nothing but hipster food. But it's amazing how much easier it is to follow a diet when all you have to do is just eat whatever is awesome inside of your own house. But it is really hard to follow a diet when people bring over chocolate full of other chocolate. Like, damn, man. You know how good it was? Oof. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, create a plan, stick to the plan. I like to do eating windows, so it's like even less cooking, less preparation. It's like, okay, I'm just going to eat between 2 to 4 hours, and that's it. So I eat between that window, and then that's it. Yeah, I'm going to go hungry throughout the day, but you also get a clarity in your mind. You get a little bit focused because, like it turns out, in the ancient days when you had to go hunt your food, you weren't hunting on a full stomach. You know, usually ate at night, at dinner time, because you spent all day foraging or hunting or things of that nature. Because you had to like get your food daily kind of thing. And here's another thing. You wouldn't necessarily catch food every day. I mean, think of a lion, even though, yeah, there's a lot of differences between us and a lion, but there's also similarities. And some of the similarities is a lion is only going to eat every few days. Or like even take another animal like a snake will eat can even survive eating rarely. So it's like this whole notion of, I think like it's all a marketing scheme actually. Like, oh, breakfast is the most important meal. Well, if I'm selling you breakfast stuff, I definitely want to throw that in the marketing. I definitely want you to believe that, hey, this is the most important meal because I sell the product. So you got to remember that too. You got to be careful of the marketing. Is it serving you or is it not?
Yeah, they're not selling cookie butter at Walmart anymore.
Okay, well, there's the marketing. But some of it is affordability. Because holy cow, all of a sudden to become geez Louise, becoming a hipster is expensive, and I'm just feeding me. I couldn't even imagine trying to feed an entire family on healthy food. It's ridiculous right now.
Well, I mean, yeah, it can get pricey. I mean, I'm less than $400 a month on food though. So I feel like that's pretty dang reasonable.
Ooh. That's
with
not
all
bad.
being said. I mean, sometimes now I'm not going to say I don't, sometimes I might eat out or whatever, but like basically like, okay, a $500 budget, monthly, but there are ways to like cut that down and dwindle it down. But you're right, money is a real thing when it comes to your diet and nutrition, because you want to make then you also have supplements too. That adds a new level of a leg shaking.
You become what you eat.
Yeah, so that's the diet for you.
Well, yeah. So I mean, money. I mean, damn right. Money can be listen. Money, no matter what anybody says, that changes everything. When you're looking at what kind of things you gotta buy, and you're looking at your budget, and you're like, oh, or you're just like, oh man, you're just screaming. Damn, you can only afford so much. Or even eggs, like we were talking about this the other day. Holy Jesus, eggs used to be so freaking cheap. I was over here paying $7, $8 for 12 eggs. Damn. I'm done on that rant. Okay, I'm done. I'll stop. But listen, eggs should just not cost that much money. It's ridiculous.
I don't think pistachios should cost $10
To
a
stay
bag.
on,
everything's expensive now.
Oh yeah, everything. Okay,
look,
everything is ridiculously expensive. But to stay on topic, do you remember back in the day when we hung out at that old apartment and we were cooking a meal with those really, really crappy, cheap noodles. And then we would have some chicken, but it was the really cheap chicken, which is basically water. And we had something else with it all the time, too. What is the third thing?
Well, I'm thinking then, well, depends. You would cook the chicken. And then you'd have the carbs. You'd have like the noodles in that bag, I think.
Yeah, it was the worst noodles. I've looked at those noodles. The amount of sodium and everything.
Oh, I know. Like just that one packet is definitely like your daily
It's an
intake.
artery clogger. Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. I would buy in the bag potatoes. Oh man, those potatoes. Turns out those weren't really potatoes. And yeah, and so I felt like we thought we were eating healthy. But we were actually eating really bad, but that's only because I was on such a budget where I was buying the most cheapest of meat, which was basically full of just water. And then, and then what? Then you buy the $1 bag of this really fancy gourmet noodle stuff, which is full of dust. And you're like, oh, God. But at the time, I swore I was eating healthy, or I thought I was.
Well, you had to start somewhere, and basically from Taco Bell runs and Jack in the Box runs and et cetera, you cooking at home was a step in the right direction, regardless of whether it was healthy or not, because you got in the habit of preparing your own food. And I think that's a key a lot of people got to do. If you could prepare your own food, that's where it starts, because you're taking control. That's the whole thing. You got to take control. You can't allow someone else to control what you're eating, like the fast food joints and all that stuff. And even you got to be careful at nice restaurants, too.
I mean, cooking a Big Mac, bro. Just
Wait, hold on. You cook a Big Mac?
No, cookie in a Big Mac.
Time out. Swear.
Cookie in a Big Mac. Do it. After this, just go to your McDonald's. They'll do it. You can't tip them. Just like.
I don't think you need to move forward on the mic. Can you guys hear him right where he is, right? Yeah, he doesn't need to move forward. Yeah.
No, I do that because
you don't need to.
I know.
You're good.
Oh. So we got a promotion at McDonald's here. Feel free to sponsor us, McDonald's, if you are here.
Oh,
Jesus.
We'll showcase a McDonald's.
Hey, by the way, McDonald's, if you're here.
I mean, I hear they have supposedly a salad, but like the dressing is really bad. But I don't know. I don't really eat McDonald's. I'm not knocking them either. It's just the same thing. If I'm gonna give you cookies, it's up to you if you're gonna eat them or not.
Ooh, man. Okay, so did you cheat and look at my notes? Did you cheat and look at my notes and you know what question I'm gonna ask next?
No, I didn't.
All right, so I got to go with you first. Then I have to ask you this question first. Then.
Shoot.
What is the one unhealthy place that you go to that you get the urge that you don't ever want to admit? Like when it's just you, like where do you go when you're okay? I'll go first and say, damn, lately I've been hitting Taco Bell for just a soft taco. Just where do you go for a guilty pleasure that you know it's just terrible junk, crap food, but you get this urge and once in a blue moon you just say screw it. And you go there and buy whatever.
Okay, well, here's the thing about fast food, and I don't really have a clear answer for you right now. I could tell you what I did in the past because I'm actually like over that already. But there's a time period when you're changing where you're like mine was like I used to like the Jack in the Box where it was like one of the late night munchie meals. One was only like $5.50, and it was like a tot, like tater tots. Mm-hmm. It was like a sandwich of tater tots or something. It was so bomb. And it was like all cheesy and like spilling out on the side, and then you'd get curly fries, and then I'd get a Sprite Zero with it. So that was like my crutch thing, for a while. But like but then like I had fast food like a month ago, and when I say fast food, this was like at a place that actually just cooked you like a fresh burrito. Like it really wasn't like that bad. It's basically like eggs, bacon, potatoes, and a tortilla. Yeah, you can argue about the carb thing or whatever because I'm low carb right now. But basically it's like they cook it right in front of you. So you can argue that's kind of healthy, right? But the thing is, once I had it once, like literally like 2 days later, I wanted it again. So you got to be careful, like, because your mind wants to do the easy thing. See, that's like part of it. It's not even about like the healthiness or all that, but it is. But it's like your mind wants to do the lazy route. So it's like, that's why I'm telling you, you got to prepare, and make your own food. Or if you're in the household and your spouse, whatever, you got to be like on the same page. I think that's a huge part of it.
Yeah, I mean, on that note, I haven't done it, but I've seen it before. It is really hard when you've got one person eating well, say vegan and the other meat eater, and you're in the same household, I have to imagine that'd be really hard on the vegan because the meat eater can eat anything the vegan eats, but that vegan has to feel so limited where you end up eventually cracking.
The thing is, okay, I was vegan for 4 years, so here's how I did it. I had a cooker that would automatically cook every day, and I would pack it the night before, and I would cook beans, 15 bean soup or 13 bean soup you get at Walmart or one of those stores like that. And basically has a variety of different beans. Some of them are like lentils and peas and stuff like that. So it wasn't technically all beans. But either way, I'd have that cook. It would cook 8 hours starting somewhere at midnight. And then by the time I woke up at 6 or whatever in the morning, it'd be ready to go. And that was my food. And like that would last all day. And like I only worked at that time. I only lived 2 minutes from the house. So I could go back at lunch and like eat that. And I would just like eat that all day. And then like I started getting a little creative. Let me add rice to that. So like the problem, like the thing with vegans, you have a lot of carbs normally. But I was at least cooking my own stuff. And the thing is, since I had a purpose, I had a determination that I wanted to do it. Like, I didn't care about, oh, I'm missing out on stuff. So that's the thing. I'm willing to just take the sacrifice. I had no problem eating vegetables, and then I would like steam Brussels sprouts. Like, that was one of my favorites too. But it was really good. And then like you could say like my crutch, like, yes, like my crutch food during that time was Del Taco breakfast burritos because it was supposedly.
Ooh, there it
vegan.
is. Do you think that would still be your kryptonite now? Just
Well,
like, when I give you those big
tortilla,
like your did you like your Christmas present?
It was terrible.
No!
In all the wrong ways, and it's already. I think it's already gone though. I gave it to somebody.
Wait. You gave away your Christmas present, you monster?
You're a monster because I have the choice to eat what was given to me, and this is definitely not the time to eat it. I'm too on point with my diet right now. But you could tell about the time when I did eat it all.
Oh, that's
if
so
you want
beautiful.
to bring it up.
So beautiful. So we're past. Oh, I will. Oh, watch this. Will I? Well, don't mind if I do take a moment. Everybody, like, story time. Story time. I just think that's so funny. So this man has gone on so many awesome diets that at this point, I think it's just his lifestyle. But way back in the day, like he said, it was a little easier to persuade him. And so, have you ever been, I know you have, to Costco, Walmart with those little Chief Puffs balls? Those, but I'm talking about $5.99 and they're like, whoa. It's like all the way up, listen, it's like all the way up to here, okay? That damn thing, the container is down, listen. The container starts down here and goes all the way up here, and it's just full of cheese puffs. Holy Jesus. It's got to have like 100 servings more, probably like 200 servings. It's crazy. And I kid you not, this guy had to have eaten it all in 2 days?
No, 24-hour period.
24. Jeez.
I ate nothing else.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. And that's what kind of brought on that idea of like, what really would you give up your diet for? What do you get an urge for every now and then?
Salami and mayonnaise.
Wait, what?
Salami and mayonnaise.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in the middle of the night, I just I take salami and I just dip it in mayonnaise. Yeah. So put that out there.
Is this why you forced me to have salami instead of pepperoni on the pizza last night? What is your hate about pepperoni?
Listen, the grease does not balance out with the cheese and the pineapple that you put on this pizza. So.
Wait, what? Who decided? But okay, wait. Hold on. Is grease not the best part about the damn pizza? How are you not going to enjoy a pizza without grease? I don't understand. Okay, and the only reason I'm salty and bringing this up is this guy literally would not let me put pepperoni on the pizza, and then you know what? He didn't have a single slice of the damn thing. He didn't even eat it. Oh, you had one slice.
It was pretty.
Oh,
and you're trying to gain weight here. You need one slice.
One slice. This guy needs all the grease possible, and he's over here telling me no. Who does this kind of nonsense?
Because it's just PEMDAS. You ever do the math? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. It just cancels that.
Yeah. if you're trying to gain weight, you need to eat that whole pizza, buddy. You need to eat like
with all the grease. Am I right?
yeah,
With
all the grease
grease.
is fat, which is calories. You need that. I mean, yeah, it's not the healthiest fat, but I mean, just it's not like absolute. Well, the thing is, if you're trying to gain weight, that's one way to do it.
No, that's
start eating a pizza every day.
Pizza pimples on your forehead. I don't want.
You know what? When I wanted to gain weight, I went and cooked 2 burgers, each double patty, and they were like it was like 4,200 calories because you count the bread. I think each slice of bread was 100 calories. That's 400 calories, and then the patties. I can't remember exactly, but basically, like I calculated the whole thing out. It was like a 4,000 calorie meal, and that was just lunch.
That's what you need.
So you need to influx yourself because look, your body wants to be in something called homeostasis, where it just stays even. So it's like however your body doesn't want to change. You have to force it to change. You have to do things that are uncomfortable, that aren't your normal routine. But that's the whole point of change. Is that I mean, not the whole point, but the thing is, it's not going to necessarily be easy. Like it could be simple because I could tell you. You know what my diet is right now or whatever, but it's like you still have to follow it and you still got to build into it because I didn't just create this overnight. Like, I mean, I might have created it overnight. What I mean, I didn't implement it overnight. Like, I might have created it overnight. Like, I wrote down, okay, I want to start doing this. But then I gradually got all the ingredients, and then now I'm on a plan where it's like, bing, 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 coming to me whenever I order it. So, like, I'm always ready to go.
Oh, you were testing out your hypothesis. I commend that.
Well, that's the thing. You got to test and guess, you know. And at the end of the day, you just got to do what you got to try things, you know, but actually try it. Like, go all the way out in it. Like, give it a fair shot, you know.
Yeah.
But, like, I would say, like, right now, like, my crutches would be cottage cheese and yogurt. And those aren't, like, that bad of crutches, I feel like. But, I mean, you could argue the whole dairy thing, but...
Cottage cheese is delicious, it turns out. And, okay, so with the yogurt, and then... I find that having the yogurt and cottage cheese together, because that yogurt, I've been getting the yogurt, but I don't know, let's say the strawberry one. And then I've been throwing in 2 scoops of the cottage cheese and then stirring it all in together. And I feel like the cottage cheese by itself sometimes can be bland. But, yeah, with the yogurt, ooh.
Yeah, and the only yogurt I get is Okios. And I get the French vanilla. That's my favorite. But basically, it's like 0 carb and pretty much no fat either. It's very low carb. And then, you know, protein and that kind of stuff. But basically, I stopped eating that because it is a little bit inflammatory. So you got to be careful with that kind of stuff. But, like, that's like my cheat thing now. You know, but some people, they're eating that as their healthy thing. I'm saying that's like my least unhealthy thing right now, in my opinion. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, my diet is this. Okay, look, 12 eggs, which is $5 a day. 1 avocado.
I still don't know how you eat 12 eggs, man. I seen this man do it too. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, well, first off, I get it hard boiled, so you can probably get it a little bit cheaper if you don't buy it like that. But I get them. I get them already hard boiled. It's like $2.53 a piece for 6 of them at Walmart. So I get 2 of those a day. 1 avocado, which is like 75 cents, a medium Hass avocado, and then I eat 1 can of sardines, which is less than $2. And then I'll have 2 ounces of organic hemp seed hearts, which is like I have it in a cup, you know, so it's like 56 grams. And then like I'll have protein isolate. And I have like 3 scoops of that, and that's like 75 grams of protein right there. So like the protein powder is kind of pricey. So it's like that's how like where I'm getting price. But if I had this up right here, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean that's like $9 right there. But then you got to count like a little shipping and tax and stuff like that. So that's why I say like even if you calculate $15 a day, that's still $450 a month. Which in my opinion is not bad for eating relatively healthy to where I can attain the goals I want. So yeah.
I'm digging it.
Exercising too.
Well, so before we get into the rabbles, we just talk about the new year. So, gents, did you boys have a good New Year's, good buddies?
Hell yeah.
I was actually sleeping in the car from 11 p.m. to like 1:30 a.m.
Oh.
Wait. Hold on.
in the
So
car.
you were in the car over... What happened there?
Well, I was
Wait, hold that thought. Hold on. We need a do story time with Scott on how he got stuck in the car for 2 hours at New Year's. Oh, this should be good.
Well, I wasn't actually stuck. I mean, I was gonna meet somebody. I said, well, I'm just gonna go to sleep because I don't really care about like I'm not drinking, I'm not partying, I'm not doing none of that stuff. Now I spent a lot of time with family that day, and then I just like knocked out. And then I was gonna go pick up somebody when they were done partying. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to sleep. for 2.5 hours or whatever until it's done. Like, I'm sleeping in the car is my location. I just fell asleep. I had a sleeping bag in my car, and that was it. That was my celebration. Because I'm over. I don't need to celebrate. Every day is a blessing, and every day I'm happy to be alive. But like, it was kind of funny how that's where I was at actually.
That's beautiful.
All right, well, good. I mean, I don't need anybody's approval, but that is just what happened.
I was waiting for something more spectacular.
No,
yeah,
nothing spectacular.
I'm not going to say I'm not a little let down. I believe your story is true. It's beautiful. It's adorable. It's just, I was waiting for I got so drunk with my family. Went too crazy. I was waiting for one of those. Got too drunk with the fam bam, partied too hard. And yeah, none of this, I was just playing it cool, waiting to go back out again. I was waiting for that wild story.
Well, I guess what actually happened before that is the real deal. Is like we got a bunch of poppers with my family and my nieces and stuff, and then we did a bunch of poppers at 8:30, and oh, that's our New Year's, yay! And that was actually really cool. So I had a really great time with family and stuff. We played a bunch of games and stuff. So that was the day of New Year's or New Year's Eve. So what about you guys? What did you guys do?
Why?
You don't have to lean in.
Okay. No. I don't have anything that was spectacular. I just went. We snuck in. We snuck into the Fremont Experience to see this show because I know it's $50 entry. So that was pretty cool. We saw the Mayor Goodman. I was like, oh wow, that's the mayor over there. So that was cute.
This man is listen, good buddy, completely underselling it. This guy was so excited, he was freaking out. He's like, "Oh my God!" Hands up, "Oh, mayor, hey, mayor! Oh my God, mayor! Look!" I have never seen somebody so excited to see the Las Vegas mayor. This guy, "Oh my God, mayor!" And he's like, "Oh, we never get this back where I'm from. Oh my goodness, we didn't do this in New York. No, you don't get to see a mayor." Oh.
I wouldn't even recognize the mayor, and we're the downtown Las Vegas good buddies. We gotta find. I guess we should know who the mayor is, right?
Wait, you don't know who the mayor? I don't
know if it's a new guy or what.
Mayor McMuffin.
Well, so there's the whole. We could get into the whole conspiracy nonsense, but it's no secret that Mayor Goodman.
I do look like wrapped paper.
No,
I'm
a
present right here.
Listen, without getting any conspiracy. Well, hold on, I could look it up. Let's look it up really quick.
So you don't.
Mayor Good. No. Okay,
Mayor
so
Good
what I was
Buddy.
going to say is, so the white. Okay, so let's see. Oscar Goodman used to be the mayor, and he was Jesus Christ. Okay. Listen. So Oscar Goodman was mayor from 1939 until 2011. He was the mayor for 53 years. And then guess who's been the mayor ever since? His wife, Carolyn Goodman. There's only been one family as mayor in Vegas ever.
Really? From 1939 to 2011, how's that even 50 years? Either way, that's a long time. Whether the numbers are exactly like that, but that's actually impressive. But it does make sense that you should make friends with them. Why not?
Okay, so maybe my math was a little off. That was a lot more. But, okay, my math was a lot off. I should definitely not try and do math and talk at the same time. But that's ridiculous. Oh, maybe that's when he was only born.
Well, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, probably. That's crazy to have. See, I believe,
it's just been the same silly mayors.
It should be you serve 2 to 4 years and you're out. And none of this, you get a pension for life because you did 2 years. That doesn't make no sense.
Well, on the side rabble there.
Paid, yeah, they get paid.
Yeah, I don't mind if you're in, but what do you do on smaller cities? I did some really bad math. I'm so embarrassed.
What are you doing, smaller cities?
Oh, you're mad.
Okay, yeah, in smaller cities, there's only so many people. I'm sure you're limited on mayors and such. So it's really hard to put caps on that. But it would be nice to put a cap on all these other limits.
Oh, right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's hey, nobody wants to do it, and there's only a population of 5,000 people kind of thing.
Exactly.
It's interesting, yeah, how that even works, but I mean, I'm not like really into all that, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know what I'm talking about.
There you go. Somebody looked it up. He was definitely mayor from 1990. Okay, so they've held mayorship. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Crystal. They've held mayorship from 1999 to present. The two of them.
Huh. Nice.
Well, I mean, supposedly the people voted him in, so I mean, I have no say in that. And plus, that's even before I've been in Vegas. So
Let's not even start the conspiracies. But did we vote him in? You know, we all mail in vote.
I mean, the mob was around.
You know, we all mail in vote still. Okay, let's not even start that. Let's not even start that nonsense. I think now is a good time to start moving on from that. So, New Year's resolutions, workout plans. Anybody?
Workout plans.
Calisthenics. Try to get as much weights in as possible, and have the right friends by your side, because that's what it's all about. It's gonna be better when you have friends, when you're at the gym, and you get to use your homie's car so you don't have to drive.
Wait, what?
No, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, I mean,
Do we even take it? Do we even take that response seriously at this point?
yeah, just basically, what you're saying is have a workout buddy.
Yeah.
And having a workout buddy is definitely valuable because
And
it
using
keeps
their
you
car, but
motivated.
yeah, that too.
You know, it's like if I say I'm gonna be there at Monday at 5 o'clock. I mean, either you're there or not. I'm working out regardless of you coming here. That's how I've had to make my attitude, because if I'm waiting for somebody, it's just not going to happen. I've already
As
been
long
done
as
with the
you're picking
workout.
me up.
Like one time I went to
like,
the gym and my buddy signed up for a gym membership, right? And then like I waited like 45 minutes for him to do all the paperwork, and he went and did his own workout. I'm like, I thought we were going to work out together.
Yeah, that was.
So I waited 45 minutes. I could have already done the workout.
At that point, I came to a realization. I brought it up. I was devastated for 2 weeks because that's how much of a cool person I am.
No, I don't.
I was like, oh,
Wait,
no,
what?
I made my friends upset.
What?
Oh, what?
Yeah, that was me. I was that homie. I didn't realize
okay.
it. I was like, I signed up, and I'm like, I'm gonna work out now. And then, then you brought that up afterwards, and I'm like, oh.
You know,
Well, not yeah. I mean,
No.
we got
it's okay
sidetracked.
now.
Let's get back to the food for 1 second, because I
food.
want to know, and then we're moving on from this silly ass topic. Vladimir, what is the worst place you go but hate to admit?
The worst place to go, but you hate to admit. Work. No.
For food.
Oh, for food. Let me see. Subway. Because I could put as much things I want in there, but I know it's highly processed and it's probably going to kill me if I keep eating it. Yeah, no, but Subway. It's too good. It's too good. You know, people are like, go to Jimmy John's. It's healthier. Their bread is made from actual bread, cows. You know, I'm like, whoa, no. But like, I like the processed shiz. I can't. It's just, come on. You gotta admit, like that processed meat with that processed tomato, that GMO lettuce.
GMO lettuce.
Not wrong.
That's funny.
Not wrong.
Do you like New York?
I mean, New York is cool. You know, everything's good.
Enlighten us. Why is it cool?
Why? This wasn't on the rubric.
I've been to New York. It was pretty awesome.
No, New York's pretty cool. Just taxation's a little messed up there.
Why are you getting all nervous?
No, because my friend probably asked that question, didn't he?
Wait, can you not handle an off-the-wall question?
No, it was off the wall and it scared me a little. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I was relying you on the rubric. Oh my god.
I enjoyed that. Thank you very much, chat. That was great. Thank you, chat. As we move on, the final one. Yes, at this very moment, chat, we are all single. And so with that thought in mind, well, I have actually deleted, I kid you not, you guys are welcome to inspect my phone. I have deleted all of the dating apps because, well, I truthfully found them terrible, god awful, and frustrating. What is your take on the dating scene around here?
I would say we have to look at it from a perspective where the apps are just creating this false image of love. That's the best way to summarize it. And then you just fall into that. And it doesn't work out because you have to pay to win.
Wait. Hold on. So, pay to win?
Yeah, these apps rely on you to purchase their memberships in order for you to get a match.
Does that bother you that you have to pay $20 to win?
No. I'm just saying.
So that's your only gripe, that you had to pay $20 to win?
Yeah.
So if I have $20, could I win tonight?
Oh, yeah, you can. No. $21.98. You gotta include the taxes.
Wait, are you even being for real right now?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Okay, so what would I put on my dating app if I was to download Tinder right now? What should I do?
Milkshake enthusiast.
Can we see your Tinder?
Asking you, Scott.
Wait.
Mine is basically just for an ego boost. It's all match, no message. So I'll match you, I won't message you. It's just when I'm bored, I go shh, and then yeah. The pros of it is you know your access to a lot of people, but the thing is, it's like 90% are tourists anyway. So that's the first problem. People are just coming into town, and then like you see them, and then it's like there's no way ever in a match. Well, maybe you will. I don't know. But the thing is, I'm not going to go and add everybody on socials. Like, I kind of think it's a waste of time because it is designed just to suck money out of you and your attention. But more importantly, the intention. The attention is like the number one asset in the world because attention is related to time. And when you're spending your time on something, that's taking your attention away. So, yeah, I've dabbled in a bunch of these apps and, I have met some really cool people off of it, but I'm not out there meeting like a bunch of people on these apps. I'm more someone like I got to meet you in person through a friend or through somebody or, say hi at the gym to you, grocery store, whatever, kind of something a little bit more genuine in my opinion. Plus you kind of see because like there's something called catfishing where like, and they can have a verified profile. That doesn't mean anything. So I've met people and like, I kind of just like the whole process is just annoying for me. So it's like, I've met people and I'm like, well, one, you look nothing like what you like your photo. And then it's like, and then I agreed to like buy dinner and of course I'm doing something nice. So it's like, I'm spending $100 and I'm like, so that's why like, I don't even like to do that anymore. Like, I don't know. Like I was raised all traditionally like, okay, let me take a woman out. Let me open the door for her. Let me buy a dinner, all that kind of stuff. And I expect nothing, you know what I mean? Not getting all mad if I don't get some or whatever, just trying to get to know somebody. But like, I feel like and the problem is not just like me or guys or it's like everybody, even women I'm sure have like problems too because, if you get 100 matches, the thing is you got 100 people. So it's like, forget it. Like, it's just overwhelming to have too many things on there. So at this point, like, I'm not really active on that. So
we got to work. There's a plaque. There's a nice art piece that Mad Hatter purchased and it's called, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse, but it says, no money, no. Yeah, but it's really
You're
nice.
okay.
Can I say that word? Will I get yelled at?
No, you're good.
Okay. But yeah, he's got a cool painting. So yeah, live by that,
It says no money, no bitches.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I said, it doesn't.
But is that true though? Okay, so here's my easiest argument. The other day, right across the street from me, over at the apartments, the one that has 32 windows facing me, so you guys can have it in your mind too on what ones I'm talking about. Right next door, there was this bum ass dude over there, and he set up the most. I gotta give this bum credit, man. He set up such a beautiful fort. Yo, these boxes were pristine, and he made a cute little castle in a house. And you know what happened? Some other bum girl came by, and they became cuddle buddies and boyfriend girlfriend for a few days, and you could literally hear them doing the deed. And you're like, man, homie bum just got him a sweetheart by building him a nice little shack out here. And so the thing is it really the money, or is it that are we finally picky? And at what point are we just being too picky or too like, oh, I need them to look this way or be this way or have this or talk like this or do this or do that or be of this or blah, 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 blah.
The problem is it's all judged on looks. That's a bad thing about the apps. I mean, yeah, you can have a profile and all this and that, but actually I don't even put a profile because I don't even care anymore about these apps. But I mean, like you're only like I like to interact with people in person. You know, you can see how they act. Like that's like, and you get it's like a different. It's like there's no real attraction on a phone. That's how I'm looking at it. Like it doesn't do it for me.
Sometimes you just want a velociraptor.
Wait, sometimes wait, hold on. Sometimes you want a what?
Sometimes you want a velociraptor.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Elaborate,
Elaborate.
please. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean velociraptor?
No, there was a meme. You get come on.
No, I don't understand. No, I don't understand this nonsense.
Reference of
Sometimes
me.
you just want a velociraptor. You can't just find a velociraptor.
What does
They're
that
extinct.
mean?
They're extinct. Velociraptors are extinct.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, it's a waste of time. I've seen the chat right now. I mean, yeah, people could have different levels of success and do different things on there.
Can we
but I could just care less. And when it comes to MOB, money over, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
The B word, money over B's. But that's like when you're younger and you're immature. Then when you get older, you become a man of business. You know, you got to be about your life. That's what this is?
Rawr! I don't even.
I don't like the hentai. That's weird.
Velociraptor. Sorry, keep going.
No, that's what I said. It's like, okay, like I'm more about, I got to be one, you know, I got to have my life 100% together, which, you know what I mean? But to me, it's always a continuing process. Like this one actor, I can't remember his name, but he was one in Interstellar when he got, yeah, like the main actor in that one. He basically was saying that his hero is his future self 10 years from now. And I kind of believe that. I actually like that because, yeah, he's always, it's like, and then when it's 10 years, when he hits that, it's like, it's me at the next age, me another 10 years, me another 10 years, because you always want to be comparing yourself to yourself. Like, you don't want to compare yourself to other people, and, you know, people are going to get different results doing anything because it's how your mindset, how you're brought up, and how you decision make, you know.
Oh, that's a great, okay, so you guys, so I feel like Scott will appreciate this. To everybody else, I apologize. So in my opinion, Jaromir Jagr was the best hockey player ever. He would have crushed every single one of Gretzky's records if he didn't go to Europe, if he didn't start late, if he didn't take a couple years off because of this and that. And Jaromir Jagr was the man, the myth, and the legend. I don't care what anyone says. He was way better than anybody before and after. Even Wayne Gretzky was like, yo, that guy is amazing. And I was just watching, and so why I tie in like that, I was just watching something, and there was an interview that I was watching about Jaromir Jagr, and this was when he was a player still. And they're like, Jagr, who was your most favorite player growing up? And he's like, man, you know, me. Honestly, I had so much fun. I looked up to me. I was always looking forward to it. I was doing my goals, watching me play, watching me do this, me do that, me make fun of all my friends growing up because I was better than them. I'm like, my man, like that is this guy literally was talking about how much he would practice to be not better than his own group. No. This guy was literally 8 years old trying to compete with the 12 years old. And by the time he was 12, he was literally trying to sneak himself into 16U games. What a more people should just, I wish more people were like that.
Yeah, it's good advice, you know.
I think Tom Brady should have just did that.
No, not watching. Okay, but listen, all of those guys are crap. I feel like he had it spot on, man. You got to have your own goals, your own ambitions. Yeah. You got to use those others as targets, as goals. They're like, yo, they're doing some cool-ass things. And it doesn't mean you can't appreciate them, respect them, go to the game, go to the show, watch them, cheer them on. But at the end of the day, you got to really be cheering for yourself. You got to be watching your own accolades. And I suppose in my own case, people, especially when, I guess you could say it as a bigger broadcaster, tee-hee, skipping that bullcrap, people would always ask me what broadcaster I wanted to watch or who I thought was the best. I'd be like, bro, honestly, I watch my replays and I think I'm the best. And I don't watch the others because I think they're boring and they're crap compared to me. And I didn't mean that in any mean way. I feel like at that time I had such an ambition of like, bro, I'm going for the tippy toppy. And if you're not going for the tippy toppy too, It's something you got to have that confidence, that faith, that belief of like, roar, I am man and I'm going to win it all. And how else do you get to be number one if you don't feel that way? I don't know if I've ever seen any pro player that doesn't feel that way. You almost have to have that drive.
Well, yeah.
I don't know about the football.
I know we got on
You
random
wanna chime in
tangent.
there? No, because I could chime in on that unless you want it. I was gonna say,
Yeah,
like, I read
we can go back to-
Ted Turner's autobiography. He talks about like how his dad, like, his goal was to like have $100,000 in the bank, have a little business going on, and then you know what happens when his dad attained that? He committed suicide but before he died, he told Ted Turner, which he credited CNN and like Mega Billionaire, and he bought Time Warner, or I think he had Time, then he combined it with Warner. I mean, you can look up the exact story, but basically a billionaire, right?
Okay.
But like and his dad was just doing a billboard business. But anyway, the point, what his dad told him is you need to dream so big that you'll never hit your goals. Basically, that's like the bottom line is like, because his dad his only goal is to make $100,000, have $100,000 in the bank, have a house, have a family, and then like he lost all of his drive after that. It's kind of sad, he lost all of his drive. He didn't know how to he didn't just like strive for something more. So I would say you want to like go just like, I will never hit all my goals. Put it that way,
But do you ever want to? Okay, well, same thing. And I'm not even going to touch the politic end of them. But the one unique thing that I did catch from Donald Trump that he did learn from his father is
here we go.
you can't retire. Now, we're not getting into the politics of it. Just leave it as this where it came from. And the whole idea of the man is like, listen, if I retire, then I might as well be buried. I might as well be dead. You got to keep working. You got to keep your brain flowing. And I don't feel like you should maybe be a CEO or a president.
Now, wait a minute.
But does it really hurt to still be a part of it? Maybe you shouldn't be running things, but is it so bad to still want to continue to work, to keep your body, your brain, what did they say? A body in motion stays in motion, a body in rest ends up in rest? And so you got to find that fine balance of how do you continue to stay in motion, but how do you also be like, yo, I've earned it. But look at all the billionaires, to get not off too far. Look at all these billionaires who clearly, let's be honest, they just need $1 billion and they're good the rest of their life. And, they're still working. They're still out there. Yeah, maybe they're on the yachts partying it up, but they're not quitting. They're not retiring. And it's got to be for a reason.
Well, I mean, just Elon Musk is living in a little square box with like a studio apartment with like no belongings. He sold all of his stuff. So, like, people are going to have their own drive in life. I mean, at some point, like, the money kind of doesn't matter, but yeah, you're right. Like, they're not going to need anything as far as like food, water, and like necessities like that, but there's something that they just want to strive for. And here's something else where the story about this 95-year-old heart surgeon, he worked until he was 95. I think.
See that? How amazing is that?
And he said man was built to work, and that's it. And he stopped doing surgeries at a certain point, but then he was mentoring the younger surgeons out there, But he worked his whole life, and it wasn't about the money. And usually that's the whole thing. Is like, when you don't have money, you want money, and then when you have money, you want like other things. You want like the friendships, or you want like good things.
There's a famous quote by Tony Ash. It's don't chase the money, chase the passion. Chase the dream? I don't know. Very similar to what I just said. Very powerful quote. So I can resonate with what you're saying from there. It's crazy.
I'll tie it. Okay, so I'll tie in super well to this, and so I think sometimes you need both. Take for example, obviously I enjoyed broadcasting. That's why I'm back again. And to everybody out here still watching, I see you guys. By the way, we hit 11 concurrent for a little bit. The chat's been crazy. Thank you everybody for watching, and anyone watching the replays on the podcast or the YouTube. Thanks for just watching or listening. And so I do enjoy it. It's a drive. I just enjoy sharing. I don't expect anything out of this, but I do miss the chatter. I do miss just, sometimes you make a human connection with people and you don't know how, you don't know why. And sometimes you get it by just, I had to go first, right? I had to put the camera on me. I had to show me off. And now in this case, I'm showing me off and I'm showing off some good buddies that I've made along the way. Back to get into what we're talking about with the money end. For me, I needed to quit all of this for a bit. This led me down a really good rabbit hole for a while, and holy bizzolis, did I enjoy some success, contracts, parties, mansion parties, even had some girlfriends throughout the ways that we don't really admit to or talk about on here. But I have had some girlfriends on here and met some really cool people. And it's such a blessing, so cool. But at the end of the day, it started leading me down some really bad rabbit holes. And it's because of money. I wasn't financially prepared. And then, well, truthfully, I ended up insanely broke. And then things got really awkward during COVID. And yeah. And so now I guess you could say I got a big man's job or a grown man or an adult person job. And so that money allows me to chase, I guess you could say, a dream or a hobby or, well, yeah, I feel like this a hobby. If it becomes a job again or makes me financially secure, that'd be dope. But I don't know. I'm not really expecting that. That'd be super cool, though. But sometimes it takes the money or me doing something else to enable my hobby. So back to that point, sometimes money really does a lot more than others think. But then it's how do you use your time with that money?
I use money as a tool. That's the best way to use it, is as a tool. Build whatever the heck you could think of. Honestly, it's that easy. Whatever you want to do, just do it. That's what money does. You gotta work for your dream and passion. Amen.
Yeah, I'll just say you got to make money first so you can be stable. And then when you're stable, you are able to explore your dreams. And that's like investing in yourself. And, like, for example, investing in all this equipment would be an example, right? So there are things that you do need money for, but you don't necessarily need all this stuff. You could just start, it depends on what you're doing. But basically, I know people that go around and they give out a car. Like this kid showed it to me. It was like $2. I'll go mow your lawn. That was an old car. The guy's like 50 years old. But that was like what he did as a kid. Like, yeah, you just got to figure out what it is. But there's so many different ways, and I'm not here to tell you what to do. But basically, yeah, you do need to have money so you can do your basic necessities, and then hopefully you have some extra to where you can invest in other things. So that's my take on that.
Build your life, man.
So before we leave, because we have hit about that hour point, before we leave though, that's a really good point, Scott. And before we leave though, would you guys like to rabble, talk about anything, add anything on?
Well, and in my little rubric here, it says where to go. So another awesome place I recommend going if you're with your loved one. And,
there we go. Okay.
Yeah. Safaro Sushi. What's that sushi?
Sapporo, the revolving sushi?
Yes, I've always wanted to go there, but we always go to the crappy ones.
You've never been to Sapporo?
Yeah, I've always wanted to go there. And
How have you never been to a revolving
memes
sushi?
about it on Facebook, and I'm like, why didn't we go there? We went to the crappy one 2 days ago. We mainly eat shitty sushi.
Vlad, are you asking us out on a date to sushi?
No, I'm asking all the boys, the DTLV good buddies, to actually go to a decent sushi place because we do.
Whoa, damn! Is he taking shots?
Yeah.
Is this guy taking shots on the way out?
Yeah.
Are you trying to say we've been eating shitty sushi?
Yes. What the? Yes, we do. Yes, I've noticed.
Rude. Yes, you've noticed. What does that even mean?
Well, I don't want to point fingers, but we did go to one spot, and I don't remember the name.
Yeah, we went to Yama Sushi. It was garbage.
I didn't say he did.
I would never go again, Yama Sushi. Your food tasted like crap, and the service, I've never felt so ignored. It was, okay, listen, I don't believe in dine and dashing. I don't. But these guys ignored us so bad and left us right by the exit. I, for the first time, looked at my buddies. I was like, bro, we could walk out right now and no one would give a shit. They wouldn't even notice. They wouldn't even have cared. The food, I literally got sick the next day. I didn't even go to work yesterday, partially because, I kid you not, I woke up with that garbage taste in my mouth.
That sounds so terrible.
Wow.
I would never recommend, never go there again. I never talk bad about food places.
Man, that one actually hurt me.
Yeah, that's how I feel about them. Sapporo. Oh, well,
No,
I feel like Scott's lining up his dates now. Scott's like, bro, I told you we only had until 8:30 from 9:30. We're 7 minutes over. I got a date. I'm lining this up. Look at this. No shame. The focus.
No shame, but yeah, you don't need to put it on me.
His penis.
No, I'm trying to show you this restaurant. This restaurant is so sick.
He's like, we can have the restaurant, guys.
I guess we could get. Well, I don't know, we could do like a Vegas local.
No, it's more like, guys, Guys, stop. I'm looking. Stop. Oh, I can look all the way down. Like, hold on. Put it back. Oh, I see what you're looking
Your
at.
tail.
Hey. I'm trying to read what you're reading. Look. Hey. This guy.
That side.
Hey. No, don't. No.
Not the mama.
No.
Dinosaurs. Not the mama. The guy hits him on a pan. The kid don't listen.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't. Hold on. That was amateur hour. Stop it. Amateur hour. That was all me. I didn't mean to do
hour.
something. It was amateur hour.
Yeah, the whole
That was
hour
all
was pretty
amateur hour.
amateurish.
So bad. So.
I guess basically how to dress. I mean.
Oh, next time.
Definitely got some stuff we could talk about next time. But
That's good though. Well, anyways, everybody, this was our broadcast. Wait. We picked on Vlad last time. So this time we'll let Scott send us off.
all right, so some final thoughts is like from my take out of this is be okay with being yourself. Be okay with being alone at times. Be okay with going against the grain. Be okay with if everyone's going right, I'm gonna go left. You know, sometimes you want to go with the crowd on certain things, but it's okay to be a leader of yourself. You got to lead yourself into greener pastures. And if people want to follow you, that's fine. Let them follow you. But remember, every good leader is also a follower too. You know, but leaders follow other leaders. So I mean, basically, it's like that's how you create your life. I mean, that's how I've created my life. You know, and you have fun along the way, and just you have to find your own balance and whatever that means to you. Because sometimes it's better to be obsessed about something, whether it's your dreams, your goals, or something you got to do, or you're going to school for 12 hours a day, whatever it is to get to where you want to go. And you got to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself that you can attain whatever it is that you want. And, you got to have that desire first, because if you don't have a spot on a map, you don't have an X marks a spot, then you don't have any destination of where you're trying to go to. So you need to know where you want to be in the next year or so. This could tie up to that, New Year's resolutions. You got to, next year, where do you want to be? And you got to write that down. I would just say write it down so you can start looking at it every day. A lot of people have a whiteboard or a dream board or whatever you want to call it, and just go after that. Keep it on the forefront of your mind and just keep working towards it, and be okay with doing the things every day, the little things that you might not want to do, and don't neglect the small things. But yeah, that's, other than that, have a great year and get started right. Get started right.
That was so beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Bye.